What up, though? Man, I thought I would just come. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this shit or not, but I thought I would come on here and do something for the hood, because I am from the hood. I am a product of Detroit, Michigan, Fielding, 6 Mile, all day, every day. Like, I was born and bred in that shit. Really was thinking about my cousin. And I'm gonna try not to say no names. If I say your name, like, please forgive me, or I might just say I just don't give a fuck, and I might just give out all names. Shout out to my homeboy Lanier back in the D, man. I love you, dude. Like, I remember when me and you were kids and we had this conversation. You were like, I just either want to be doing just as well as my parents doing, or better than my parents doing. I ain't kicked it with you in a minute. I don't know how you living, but that stuck with me, man, because I was like, damn, like, that makes sense. Like, I want the same thing. And I like to say today that I'm doing maybe just a little bit better than, you know, my parents did with me and my brothers and sisters. I'm talking about, so yeah, I really got on here because I was thinking last night, you know, up and down with my sleep, and I was thinking about my cousin. My cousin hit me up about her husband who struggles with alcoholism and addiction. And, you know, her husband hit me up and he's telling me, you know, he's going to go into treatment, and I'm giving him some suggestions. But one of the main things I told him was that honesty piece. Like, you have to be honest. Like I've been through a lot of shit, and I'm the last person that's gonna judge you or can judge you about anything you done, because I done did a bunch of shit my damn self. So don't worry about me judging you. If you sincere and you really want to get off the dope, you really want to get off the bottle, like, you gotta keep it real. You gotta keep it 100. You know, with the people who trying to help you. I can't help you. I can't do shit for you if you ain't being honest with me. If I ain't got the full story, then shit, like, we just then putting a Band-Aid on the shit, you know? Eventually that shit gonna gush out and start bleeding again, you know? Man, y'all gotta keep it 100 out here. And this shit ain't gonna be easy. This shit is not easy. That shit was not easy for me. Man, I'm a product of the hood. Man, shout out to my homeboy Londarius in the ATL. Low key, dude, like, man, I always looked up to you, dude. Like, I always admire you. You always that dude that I wanted to be like. And I see you posting here and there, and I still want to be like you. Shout out to Michigan. Let's go blue. Darius always representing the blue and gold. Fuck Ohio State. Let's go blue. Let's get it. Football, basketball, hockey, soccer, whatever. Whatever blue and gold doing, you know, that's what we ride with it. Go blue. Man, it's early as shit. What time is it? 6:15. Dark as hell out here in the country. I'm sitting across the street from the Jizzab. You know, I'm the first one in, sometimes the last person to leave. I be on the grind, y'all. And the thing is, like, I feel like I done got away from my hood. You know, I make videos and I post videos, and I guess I feel like I'm like this in between. I feel like I'm going commercial, you know? I feel like I started off always commercial. Went to the D, came back home to the D, 4th of July. Uncle wanted to see us, see the fam, through a little cookout. But my brother, you know, I ain't kicking with nobody. Shout out to my homeboy Bobo. You know, love you, dude, man. Heard you doing big things in the city. So yeah, big up, salute you, congratulations. Went to the back to the D, and my brother went through the hood and hollered at a couple of people in the hood, and he was like, Nate, like, everybody been asking about you. Like, I talked to dudes, and low key, like, they want to holler at you. And I'm like, I wasn't that nigga in the D. Like, motherfuckers wasn't damn. I mean, I guess they was showing me love. Like, this my hood, these my brothers, these my sisters. Shout out to Juanita, one of my first crushes. Renita Westbrook, I love you, girl. I wasn't that dude like that. At least I didn't think I was that dude. And my brother was like, dudes talking about they watch your videos like all the damn time, and it's like you do it for the hood. And truthfully, like, I feel like I do it for the hood, but my shit is watered down. Like, that shit is commercial. So, I came on here and thought I would be real hood today. I would get real gangster today. I ain't gonna say gangster, but just real hood, because Lord knows I ain't no gangster. I remember being in treatment, and one of the counselors was telling me, like, keep that hood in you, keep that hood in you, because you can reach certain people that I can't reach, and I find that to be true. I work at a place where it's a lot of dudes that's hood, and they can't relate, to their counselors, but they can relate to me, because for the most part, I done been there and did all that dumb ish. I done did all that dumb shit. Man, if I don't say your name, man, like, forgive me, but I want to give some shout outs. Shout out to my homeboy, Head, back in the day. Love you, dude. I remember me and you used to do karate together when we was little peewees, little kids. We'd be doing karate on each other. And you had this, you ain't never know, but you had a hell of a damn drop kick. You used to drop kick the shit out of me, what don't kill me make me tougher, right? Rest in peace, Frank Nitty. Rest in peace, Jocko, dog, cause of you taking all my money playing damn Tunk. Like, I'd have survived off playing Tunk for a good year. I know, just Tunk alone, like hustling, like straight out here hustling dudes on the card game. Rest in peace, Jocko. Rest in peace, Frank Nitty. Rest in peace, Shamarko. I love you, dude. Like, truthfully, like, I learned how to fight because of Shamarko. Me and Shamarko would fight like every day and then hug it up, Rest in peace, Shamarko. Big Shell used to always keep me tight with the fades. Like, love you, dude. The Davises. Oh my God, the Davises. I remember my dad. Man, y'all had it coming up, man. I remember y'all always had the tightest ass damn Adidas outfits, and I wanted those Adidas outfits, but for whatever reason, like, my parents wouldn't get me them tight ass Adidas outfits. And low key, I guess I was kind of like jealous of y'all. My homeboy Cardi, one of my best friends growing up, Shelton, Tootie, Renard. Where do you wanna go if the sun doesn't shine? Where do you wanna go if the moon's not bright? You remember that shit? You remember riding around in the hood in the rain on the handlebars, damn, making up songs? Shout out to Renard, shout out to the Davises. I remember Cardi. We loved fucking Legos. We would damn stay in the room playing with Legos for hours upon hours upon hours. And I remember one Christmas, like, I just wanted the Lego set. That's all I wanted for Christmas. And I got this ungrateful as hell. I was an ungrateful ass little kid, but I remember I got this little ass Lego box, and Cardi got the whole fucking airport. Like, I was damn so jealous, like, damn, like, this nigga got the whole fucking airport and I just got this damn little ass box. But it's all good though. Shout out to the Davises. Man, I don't even know where I'm going with this. Just on here early in the morning, thought I would talk shit. Usually in the office by now, doing some research and putting some groups together for, the patients that I serve. It was raining like hell this morning, and I'm really just thinking about what I want to say on this video. And like, I don't feel like I'm no racist dude, but I love all people, all different types of people that help me in my road to recovery. And that's what I know. Like, if I don't know nothing else, like, I know how to recover. I know how to stay off that dope. And it took years for me to get it. I mean, years for me to get it. You know, like in and out of treatment, in and out of treatment, in and out of treatment, in and out of jail, in and out of jail, in and out of jail. Even did a little meatball in prison, you know. Working on my recovery. Now it's like I put all these different places. I take stuff from all my experience and put it into me, put it into recovery. Man, let me tell y'all, I don't even think I really even never told anybody. Well, I told some people, but now I ain't never made a video about how I came up with the concept of recovery. I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna shut the fuck up and end this video. I used to live in this town called Asheville, North Carolina, up in the mountains. And going to meetings in recovery. Man, it was this dude, his name was Ray. He had this hat on, and the hat said recovery. And I'm like, damn, like that's damn, I need a hat like that. So I go up to him, I'm like, damn, how can I get a hat like that? And I had to have probably about 6 months of clean, 6 months of recovery. How can I get a hat like that? And he told me, you can't get no hat like this. You have to recover first. So right then off the jump, I had some animosity towards this dude. I got kind of pissed, and I'm like, who are you to tell me that I ain't recovering? No. To keep it all the way 100, at that point in time, I was just like, okay, I get it, baby. I haven't recovered yet. I ain't know really shit about recovery. Maybe I'm not recovered yet. But today, how I look at it, like, yeah, I was in the process of recovery back then, And like I'm still pissed at this dude, because I'm like, who are you to tell me that I'm not recovering? Shout out to Stan back in Asheville. You hit me up the other day, man. I gotta holler at you. I gotta get back with you, man. Stan was one of my first sponsors in the A. But anyway, back to this dude named Ray and the recovery hat. So, the meeting start, and he goes off and just start like cussing me out. Like, this motherfucker damn asked me how can he get a hat like this. I told the motherfucker, you can't get no hat like this because you ain't recovered yet. And I was like, wow, like, damn, dude, like, for real? Like, the conversation ain't go nothing like that. And you tried to make it, and you supposed to be this dude with damn 20 years. You supposed to be this guru with recovery. You supposed to have his freedom. And I'm like, damn, like, that ain't recovery to me. Like, you straight up just lied. And it says in our literature, at least the NA literature, it says in the literature, like, honesty, open-mindedness, and willingness. And I grabbed on to that shit. I grabbed on to that honesty piece. Like, I had to damn get honest with me. I had to keep it real with me. And for me, I was like, that shit ain't honesty, So right then and right there, I set out to say, you know what, fuck you. I can be recovery. My last name is Ray too, and I'm recovering too. So right then and right there, I started this concept of recovery, and recovery is based on how I work my program of recovery. I'm a peer support specialist, and in my peer support specialist training, they talked about many different ways to recovery, because for a long time, like, I thought there was only one way. At least that's what people were telling me, like, the only way you can recover is from a 12-step program. But then I found and I learned about all these other different people recovering from many different ways. So recovery is all about you finding out what works best for you in your own personal recovery. Because I have been to the religious joints, I had been to the 12-step joints, I had been to the work therapy joints, I had been to family counseling. So I had to find out what works best for me. Some people recover strictly with just religion. Some people recover strictly with damn just work-based. Some people recover strictly with 12 steps. But I had to implement all that stuff. I had to implement all that shit into my process of recovery, which is recovery. So you ain't gotta do what I do, you gotta find out what works best for you, whatever that is. I try my best to journal at least 4-5 times a week. I try to listen to a different genre of music, but I'm from the hood and I love that gangster hardcore rap. I grew up on that shit. But when I listen to it, like, I listen to it with the mindset of what not to do, you know? Or I read between the lines and apply that stuff to my own personal growth and my own personal recovery. Yeah, man, I hope I ain't offended nobody. If I didn't shout you out, just know that shit, charge it to my damn, my head and not my heart, man, because I love all my peoples. I love everything that I've been through. Regrets. Ask me the question if I had any regrets, and the question is no. I only have one regret. Matter of fact, I have one regret, but for the most part, all that other dumb shit that I did, I ain't got no regrets because it made me who I am today. It made me recovery. One regret, the only one regret I got is the babies. You know, all the babies that got hurt due to me and my addiction, due to me and my fuckery, my thievery, my hustling. I remember being in a trap spot with old girl, you know, and you know, she was out there slanging that thing, and in the meantime I will be taking care of her son, you know, and we'd be smoking, getting high as hell in front of him. And I remember he would like pick up the crack pipe and be trying to like puff on it, you know, and I was like, and even to this day I wonder, like, damn, I wonder what happened to that little boy, you know, because when I was sober up, I'd be teaching him how to write his name, teaching him how to color in between the lines, you know, his ABCs. Like, really a good dude at heart, but just had a problem with the dope, you know. Man, I'm out this bitch. Deuces.